Hello everybody, I'm Mike Santora, managing editor of Design World magazine, and I am here on the show floor at IMTS 2022. We are here at Smalley with Daryl McBride to talk a little bit about not one, but two of the products that they're featuring here today.
Smalley flat wire compression springs, also known as our crest-to-crest wave springs, offer a unique advantage as space savings. What you see here is our plain original end crest-to-crest, and what we're showing here is a comparator where our crest-to-crest is compared to an alternative coil spring. The advantages, which you can see here, is the space savings, and that's the blue area. Because it is a low profile, it reduces the operating heights, but gives you actually the same deflection and the same forces as a traditional coil spring. This is a single turn wave spring, and they're used in a variety of applications for low forces, low to medium heights. We also, because of our edge winding process, we offer it in a gap type, and we also supply it in an overlap type spring. We also make Wavo springs, which is out of a round cross section for higher forces where you're looking for short displacement, which is similar to that of a Belleville washer. So this is a good alternative to a Belleville washer. Linear spring, this is just a spring that just formed out of into a Marcel configuration. That's a long strip of wire, and we put waves in it, and it's used as a load device where you can actually use it where the springs can give you pressure radially and also axially. And that's pretty much our spring configuration. We got it.
Well, Daryl, thank you so much for that. That was great. I think we have some more products, so we're gonna move on. So now we're going to move on. I'm here with Patrick Langley. Patrick's going to tell us a little bit more about some of the other products that Smalley has this year at the show as well. Thanks, Patrick.
All right. Thanks so much, Mike. Yeah, so on the retaining ring side of our applications, we have a number of different options. So first off, kind of our bread and butter is the Spiralox spiral retaining ring. So the advantage for this one is you have 360 degrees of retention with our coiling process is edge winding flat wire, and it has no ears to interfere as opposed to other parts, so there's nothing really extending further past the groove at any point of the ring. Then next up you have our constant section retaining rings, and these would be more for kind of high impact, high load type applications. You can see it's kind of a thicker profile, thicker wire that we're using. Next up, we have the hoopster retaining ring. And this one would be where maybe you have a very thin wall, not a lot of room to cut the groove. So, you have radial constraints that you don't have with other applications. So this is one where you can still fit it in there, and it provides a retaining surface. Next up, we have the wave ring. So this is actually a retaining ring with a waveform added in. So it provides both retention and actually a load between the groove and whatever component that you are retaining. And we have actually two new products. So first up, we have the Revelox retaining ring. So this would be for a high RPM application, and it has two dimples that keep the ring from opening up under speeds. And it's also meant for ease of installation for higher production runs. And then finally, we have the what could be known as a circlip. It's a tapered section retaining ring. So this could also be used for, again, high impact or high loading applications. And in general, we have, let's say, about 10,000 standard parts across, I think it's 30 series and 400 different sizes. And if one of the standard parts does not work, then we also have a variety of custom retaining ring options and spring options as well. So that could be if you have maybe a high corrosion application or high temperatures. There's a number of different materials that can be used. And in terms of the size range, we're probably looking from a little over 1/10 of an inch up to actually about 10 feet in diameter. So a number of options there. And we have a team of 30 engineers that someone could reach out to and work with to design these parts in. And offices internationally and just distribution network as well. So, yeah.
And Patrick, can you tell everybody about where they can find out more information about Smalley online?
Absolutely. Yeah, just go to www.smalley.com and you can find information there, reach out to an engineer. So.
And of course, for more videos like this, you can go to www.designworldonline.com.